The most awaited day is here. Today is the Southeast Conference Award for Realtors here in Enugu State. And I mean, there is a lot of things going on here today. As you can see, we are here. And as you can see, I am fully dressed and ready for it. I mean, the main reason for today's event is to gain enough knowledge to be able to help and assist clients who are ready and willing to invest in Enugu State, and to also be available to get the knowledge to be the best realtor in Enugu State. I mean, and in today's video, I'll be showing you everything I did today, how my day went, from morning down to how it ended. And I'll be showing you amazing things that happened here today and people that will be visiting us here today. I mean, there are lots of realtors, top realtors, the realtors godfather that will be coming here today. And I know you won't miss out for anything, okay? So stay with me to the end and see how my day is going to be like. I know I look so different from what you just saw in the first video. I mean, that's the power of makeup. Okay, so this is me heading towards Apapa. I took a ride with my parents, so I had to go for the makeup section because I mean, there are a lot of people coming there. Top investors, top realtors, I mean a lot of people that will be there. And this is the new artisan bridge that fell. I mean, our governors and government, they are used to making weak roads. All of us know about that. They make roads that are horrible, and few years down the line the road will just collapse or spoil. So that's the same thing that happened to this new artisan express road. So they are currently constructing it. I mean, this is the first time that you see a government constructing the road immediately after it fell. They would have left it for a few years or so. And this is me entering Keke heading towards Apapa. I mean, that's where my makeup artist is. So I needed to be there very early. I left my house around 7 o'clock in the morning. And this is Naira Triangle. So I'm heading towards Apapa now to get my makeup done for the event that is going to be holding today. This is Apapa Junction. I got to Apapa Junction to call her and tell her that I'm ready. I mean, I got here very early as I can, so that I'll be finishing up very, very fast. And I also bought up along the line. I mean, these upper people, I don't know if it's flawed that they are putting inside the upper these days. It tastes horrible these days. Like, you need to be very picky whoever you're buying upper from. So this is me making up with my makeup artist. I mean, she's very good. I thought I needed a very, very light makeup that is going to, match my face and blend into my skin color. And she did exactly that. And she did it in a record of time. She made sure she had to finish before 9 o'clock because I needed to be there by 9 o'clock. I mean, Precious is really wonderful. And I really love how all the makeup blended in. And it lasted for a very long time for me. This is me getting to Amadio Event Center in Enugu State. I mean, we had a lot of speakers that came in today. We had Dr. Victor Nam, Mr. Victor Nam, that is the former commissioner of lands. And we also had Mr. Adozie Simon, who is the CEO of Adozillion, that's Lagos. We had Mr. Malik King, who is a YouTuber and he's very good at what he does. And this is us, like, the event was amazing. There are a lot of things to learn from this event. And this is the red carpet. I mean, is there any conference and award without a red carpet? And like the designs, everything was beautiful and amazing. You had to register before getting in, okay, because it's a registered event. And this is what the event center looked like. I mean, this was one of the best real estate conference I have seen so far, especially for realtors. I mean, it's the first of its kind, so it was amazing. I and my team, although I didn't do much, but I have to give it to Mr. Jeff for doing such an amazing job. Mr. Jeff and Field Face, they really did amazing jobs. Mr. Ben, I mean, they put all this together and it wasn't easy. It wasn't really easy. and I paid for the masterclass, so I had to stay in the VIP section. Although I was wearing my team tag though. But anyways, and this is us doing the opening prayer before we started the event. I hope you enjoyed this video because there's a lot of things to be talking about. There's a lot of things to learn because I learned a lot in this conference and award. Okay, there are a lot of speakers, panelists. It was amazing. Awards. I mean, the event was top notch, 100%. And at some point, I couldn't hold it back. I went home feeling so energized, feeling so, how will I put it? Feeling 100% confident that yes, I was able to learn this, and I can confidently tell my clients where and how to buy a property in Nigeria, especially in Enugu State. I can confidently sit down and go through my clients' documents and make sure that the documents are fully 100% without any glitch or without any seeing any error in the documents, right? So this is Mr. Jeff and Mr. Ben opening the hall, addressing us on some issues on signing properties. So I'll just leave you to enjoy, to watch some of the videos and get a glimpse of what was being taught today. And I hope you have an amazing time while watching it. Okay, and make sure you watch to the end because it's going to be good for you. It's really going to be 100% for you. And I'll be making a lot of videos this December concerning property law, concerning everything you need to know about land acquisition and all. Okay, so make sure you watch this video to the end and do not forget to subscribe to my channel because I talk about real estate in my channel. Everything related to real estate in Enugu State, I talk about them and reasons why you should invest in Enugu if you have not invested. Okay.
At 35, I just turned 40 this year. At 35, I was still very broke and confused.
Hello. Okay. As a Simon, I've been my friend for a long time. You guys are surprised I called him pastor. We knew each other from Yesu. I came in 2000. According to the introduction, my name is Victor. I'm a lecturer, a land surveyor, land speculator, director of civil litigation. So I told him there is a big gap because there will be a lot of land litigation and he's going to be handling it. He told me no, that in Sokoto in their place, they don't go to court for land. They go to India or Sharia court. And whatever they say there is why any realtor, real estate developer, or any land speculator has to be very, very careful in whatever he's doing on land in Southeast, especially when you are investing your money or when you are convincing other people to invest their money on that land. So you have to know basic rudiments about land administration peculiar to this locality. So land has 5 dimensions. And you have to understand these 5 dimensions to be able to handle land matters. We have the physical dimension. The physical dimension of land has to do with the land location, the man-made structures of land, and the terrain, whether it is different. Because in 2 years' time, another group of people will overthrow those people. And because they're not started with the title of the land, there's nothing that they can't, in fact, go to court 20 years. They will continue going to court too. Their children will grow up and continue going to court until you get old and tired. More young people will grow up and continue going to court too.
And later there was an issue on that. So what's your position or what's your protection?
Okay. If the developer sold the land and there's a problem, and you are the realtor, you are part of the problem. The money you collect, you have to inform it. You know, like in my presentation, I said, I see it is a high risk. Like some of us, we have funded money, we have funded 100 million, 50 million, 30 million. Some will refer to instrumentally, just to avoid the person going to court or going to law enforcement. What I'm saying is that the way forward is that as a realtor, you have to protect yourself, especially when you are dealing with some lousy land speculators or you are dealing with communities. Some realtors collect money from with their account and then give the seller. It is who that buyer pay money, that is the person who knows. And that's the person that's going to refund the money. So if a buyer pay money to your account, when it's time for refund, it's you that will refund it. So you have to go and drive that person. So if you're a realtor, always protect yourself. Before like I told one young man, Before you collect money from buyer, make sure that you are the holder of the title. If you are not the holder of title, collecting money is fraud.
Of the Southeast Realtors Conference and Awards, I want to present, I here present the award of recognition presented to Dr. Victor Nam in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the real estate industry today.
So, we're going to vote now. You're going to tell me the vote? You use short code, you use your credits to vote.
Somewhere around 215 million people. You have different demographics by the time you begin to interrogate what does that 250 million translate to in terms of real estate. We've not been able to quite agree as a nation, possibly because of the paucity of data as to what really is our housing deficit. Because we are coming from some of these things to begin to ask ourselves, if we're playing in the industry as Realtors, you don't start by looking for one developer, one community to deal with, and then begin to sell their land. Some of the questions you want to ask is, if you're going to be in this business, just like they asked at the red carpet, what is my intent? Why am I here? Okay, how long do I intend to invest in this? Is it a dream for me? Is it a lifelong pursuit? Or is it a flash in the pan? Is it just something like Dr. Victor mentioned? I get my commission and I move on. I pay some bills, and whenever I need some more bills paid, I get back into the game, sell one thing, get a commission and move on. So you must start by deciding where you want to play. Because if you're in it for the long term, then you should begin to think about, what does the market hold for me? What does the population size of Nigeria hold for me? What does the housing deficit mean to me as a person? What does it mean to my company as a person? What percentage of that demographic am I here to address? Because you can't address every clientele in the real estate space. Purpose clause that you just overlooked. After all, it's been a layout. This person that is talking to me is my family member. He has been into this business for a long time. But your family member can also be deficient. Am I complicated? He may not know. So it can genuinely lead you into problem. As developers, as people who have played in this space, when we are doing sales, and okay, before I use that, let me just describe the change. So by the time I start describing what we do, it will help us for the next slide. It's important that we understand the psyche of the persons we are dealing with, and like has been said severally when the last speakers were talking, I just want to reiterate on that. Be mindful about the kind of developers you engage with. When we started in 2007, there was something that was playing out. Now we worked very well with the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. We took loans from them, build houses, help people who are contributors to the National Housing Fund. This is all under the mortgage package. Help them to get mortgages so that they can buy these houses and move in and start paying over 20, 30 years. So we did a lot of that. And so there are people who come in and they feel like, why do I need to take a mortgage? I feel the need to speak to that very quickly. Why do I need to take a mortgage? Apart from your contribution to the state of the economy. But I've seen something like someone will say under the sun. People who take mortgage, anybody who's a Federal Mortgage Bank contributor here, show of hands. Don't worry, we're not going to arrest you. Then just show your hand. Okay, there are very few. Okay, great. So that also shows me how many people are not contributing to this economy. But we shall get there. Now, what has Federal Mortgage Bank done for us, and what is the implication of real estate? The Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria is an initiative. Started in 1956 in the Nigerian Building Society. Generally speaking, I won't give a hard and fast rule, but generally speaking, what I've learned from my experience is to put property on the land, to add value to the land, whatever you buy. They say possession is 9/10 of the law. We find that when you add some sort of value, you've taken some level of possession of that land. And more, let me give an example. Somebody bought empty land, left, came back after a while, and saw someone living in a bungalow inside the land. Now, they're in court right now. And the issue is, where was the man when they were starting the development? Where was he when they finished the development? Where was he when they moved in? So the question is now, can they begin to negotiate? That's old owner and physical possessor. I can't even call him video owner. Many times people advocate for built property. Okay? But like the last speaker mentioned, if you're buying, depends on who you're buying from. If you're buying from a corporate organization that has the track record, Open Group, by the grace of God, this year is 28 years of doing business as Open, right? Look into the history of whichever organization you want to engage with. It's important to do your due diligence. Should you want to buy, so we've done it 1 or 2 or 3 site and service schemes. Not bad. But if you're asking as an investor, I'm answering to say, do your due diligence in terms of who you're buying from. If you're doing community land, please I'll ask you wrong. Don't buy empty land from community and leave it there and go. Run away from those investments. I would not even advocate that you buy empty land. Or you get somebody, you get people to buy community land and leave the land and go. Because many times, what people remember of you is the last transaction they had with you. So if you lead them to that, many times those people get into problem when they want to enter into the land. So if it's community, please leave that comment. Except if it's you want to buy the land, the people are trigger happy to build. Then as you're buying it, you're taking possession, and then you know that case is settled. But if it's not that, then begin to do your due diligence of who am I buying the land from, and is this person here for the long term? If you do that, you are safer in many of the instances as far as property engagement goes. I don't know if I...
On behalf of the Realtors Conference, Southeast Realtors Conference Award, we present this award to Reverend Surveyor Ugochime in appreciation of your outstanding contribution to the real estate industry.
So, beside me we have Dr. Barrister Raymond, we have Dr. Malik, we have Ms. Jessica, and we have Surveyor Chukwudi. None of these faces should be new to you at all. So we're going to survey plan. There's something that trended online. You don't get survey plan, you don't get land. What is the importance of survey plan? What's the need? Why should we have it?
Okay, thank you. The survey plan, like we all know, is a graphical representation of what is on the ground on the paper. Now, the importance of a survey plan is one, it helps you to know the owner of the land. Now, it helps you to know the location of the land. It also helps you to know the boundaries of the land, and also gives you other details of the land. Now, if you go for registration, it's a survey plan that will also help you to register. The lawyer might do a document, but it's a survey plan that will describe the details of the land. So, for knowing land ownership, and then for registration also, and then if you come, when you now want to develop the land, the architect will also need the survey plan to extract the details to know the size of the building he or she wants to design on the land. Thank you.
And because of that, we are led to ask Jessica, Opa, how do we newbies break into real estate market? How do we do that? How did you do yours? Tell us what to do.
All right, thanks for the question. So, first of all, I would say, if you're a newbie realtor, or how I started as a newbie in the real estate business was, first, I was determined. It was either real estate or real estate. So that was the first thing. I determined I was going to go into real estate business. Because after school, we had these mixed feelings. First is that you're excited to leave school. Second is, where is your future going? So because of that, I was already afraid of the future, and I started looking for how to go into the real estate business. And then I came in contact with Mr. Jeff Anozie, and because of my determination, I worked with him, and I put in a lot of work as I started.
First, education. You have to get knowledge. You have to know the real estate space. Secondly, you need some skills. You have to learn how to market. The real estate, as a realtor, you're a salesperson. You have to learn how to sell, right? Third, positioning. You have to learn branding. You know packaging, right? From the physical aspect to your social media platforms. You have to position yourself in a certain way, because trust is very important in the real estate space. It's the way you position your social media platform. And they say, which one is this one? Do you understand? And you want to be people to give you 400 million naira, 40 million naira. You have to portray professionalism. So we're talking physically, you don't appear anyhow like that, you're dressing like that, you're talking like that. You're not position yourself as an expert to be trusted. So branding and positioning is very important. Number three. What's the fourth one? Okay, the fourth one is you have to, what if I remember then I'll talk about it. But there's a fourth one I was talking about. Okay, so I love real estate because at first I'm an investor myself, right? I have properties, we're even talking about one now, right? And apart from that, I love the challenge of the real estate space. It's one of the most difficult places to market. Because I love marketing and sales. Digital marketers and digital marketing consultants like me, they run away from the real estate space. They prefer to teach about maybe e-com, drop two. It helps you to build trust. Because at least by seeing you, that if I give you money, I see where my money will go, I know where I go, right? Videos are that powerful. Apart from that, it helps you with clarity. There are certain things you take so long to write. But when I'm speaking now with my emotions and my gesticulations, I pass the emotion, the message faster, right? And apart from that, if you want to dominate any space, right, also use videos. So videos are powerful. And so because of the real estate space, again, trust. You know, skepticism in this country is so high. People, they fear, scams everywhere. But when you start making videos, they are seeing your face. Building trust, right? And apart from that, since the sales cycle is so long, you want to buy hair, like, or shoe or phone, it took me just a few hours to get this iPhone, right? But for house to take a longer time, and you need to nurture them. What's the best way to nurture someone? Staying in their faces with your videos, right? So videos are that powerful. And so I get emotional.
Thank you for joining us. So we would like to know the 3-step processes to due diligence as a realtor? We know it's very important to avoid the gap. So what are the 3-step process, the topmost 3-step processes to doing due diligence as a realtor?
All right, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. All right, so very important question, especially because we all want to avoid Kuje. We know Kuje, right? We all know Kuje now, right? It's a prison in Abuja, right? So to avoid Kuje prison, we have to understand this part of real estate. But the truth about it is, there can't be a 3-step approach to knowing or getting to know a genuine property. That is essential. However, I'll just try to simplify it. But even before I go there, I need to emphasize that one of the ways, or for me, the shortest approach I can give to any realtor is to belong to a group like this. Because the umbrella body behind a group like this, Jeff, is investing in due diligence. Right? We even have one that is ongoing at this point. So because he is invested in due diligence through the umbrella body of the William Realtors Group, it largely saves you money, because trust me, to be frank with you, if you really want to do due diligence, it is expensive. It is not every property that somebody just calls you, hey Raymond, I have a property for sale, and then you're like, okay sir, hold on, and then you jump into doing due diligence. At that point, you're just going to be spending all of your money, and because of the system that we operate in Nigeria, where Mr. A can call Raymond that he has a property for sale, and then calls at the same time 20 people, right, that he has a property for sale. If it's outside of Nigeria, it is easier because for most of the times you have exclusive right over the sale of that property. In other words, no matter how it goes, it falls back to you. But this time around, he has called 20 people, and you, that is Oga of due diligence, you have started doing due diligence, whereas the remaining 90 people are already pushing marketing. Before you are done with due diligence, somebody has sold it. The money you are putting in due diligence is gone. Right? So why I'm laying this foundation is just to make you understand that first, due diligence really is expensive, and the process is long. So to be on the safe side, just try and be among something like this, but let me just answer a bit of it. So the first major approach to due diligence is getting to pay attention to the reputation and the personality of the person who is selling. I'll give a practical example. I did a due diligence for 20 hectares, now it's 10 hectares. The first 20 hectares, nothing came out of it. The second 10 hectares, there's a green light on it. The document is genuine. But in my due diligence report, I wrote that this document, this paper is genuine. However, first, we have to be able to connect this document to the person who gave it to you. Are we together? Because it is possible for the document to be genuine, but the person who is in possession of the document is not the genuine person that has capacity and ability to transfer interest in that property. The second thing I wrote was that we can also not confirm that this document is exactly the document that covers that place that he pointed to you. Are we together? And then the last thing I said, okay, that one will not concern us because it's Abuja. Now, the reason I mentioned those two things, because they're very critical, is because you can have a document, and the person who, I already said that, because somebody is in possession of a particular type of document, doesn't make him, or doesn't translate to capacity to transfer interest, ownership in that particular party. So the summary is, confirm the genuineness of the person who is selling, and his capacity to sell that property. Transfer interest in that property. Again, the fact that it's with the original copy doesn't mean he can sell. The second thing is, confirm that that document is in connection to that particular property. Right? And if I'm going to have to add the last, let's leave it like a long conversation, right? So if you can join us tomorrow, it will be a great time to really talk. I'm looking at top major mistakes, legal mistakes to avoid as a realtor. I like 21, I have to compress it into 5 in a way that makes sense to everybody that will be around. All right?
And they will be awarded by none other than the law. In continuation, please, let's receive the co-convener, Mr. Ben, to give these 2 awards, and the next award goes to that lady that I told you about before. Okay, I'll call her name now. Madam, please put your hands together for Geraldine and Enugu. going to a very handsome gentleman and is going to be delivered by none other than Mrs. Esther Jas Wisdom. And the award goes to none other than Mr. Ben Nam. To this lovely gentleman for his visionary guidance and unconditional commitment to the winning Realtors group. I'm talking about none other than the very powerful, moving train, Jeff Anusie, COMD Broadway Global. So is the Godwin. Award of recognition for his commitment to real estate growth and of course the winning Realtors group. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Daniel Ohu. Don't forget that she also doubles as our best dressed female in the Southeast Realtors Conference and Awards. Another round of applause for her. A round of applause for her once again, please. Now get emotional. Let me tell you, neighbor, that inexcusable woman. All right, next on my list is another. Keep clapping at you. Then we have the top realtor. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for her. The second runner-up, or what you call the third top realtor at the Southeast Realtors Conference and Awards 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 3 person. Please put your hands together for Morgan Joshua. He did it easy. He did it easy. Keep laughing. What you call the second person, second place. Top realtor at the Southeast Realtors Conference and Awards 2023. The person that came almost first but became the first one out. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for order. Dan. Very unassuming, but he's a mover and shaker. Ladies and gentlemen, the hour has come. The moment is here. We want to
race. The one person that's emerged, that's evolved into the top #1, top realtor at the Southeast Realtors Conference degree. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is, and the winner is none other, Realtor of the Year, and the winner is, come on, you better see. So DJ, get back to it. And the winner is it male or female? Put your hands together for the top realtor of the year at the Southeast Realtors Conference and Award 2023. Miss Ugu Mercy and
and I owe everything to him. Thank you so much. He linked me up with Dr. Malik and Barrister Raymond. He did a lot for us. Thank you guys so much for this. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. And I don't forget, you won't get one day. Few Facebook. I didn't get into this picture. In fact,
recognition. I could not believe it. I can't still believe that I was awarded. Anyways, very soon I'll be making a video of how I got to where I got to, of how the things I experienced as a realtor. But I'm super happy and excited to be winning this amazing award. Oh my goodness, thank you very much, because it has not been an easy journey so far. It has been, it has been stressful. There's a lot of things I have done to be where I am today, and I'm super grateful to Browdy Global. I'm super grateful to all the realtors that have been helping me pursue my dream and my future. It's been amazing, and my goal is to help all my clients make a good decision when it comes to investing, when it comes to investments. That's what I stand for, and I want to make sure that every event, every conference I attend, it's not just for me, but for my clients too, and from my family and friends that are also interested in investing in real estate, that are interested in buying a property here in Enugu State. Thank you very much. I'm super happy and excited to receive this amazing award. Thank you. And I hope to do better, to learn every day and bring out the best for you that is watching. Bye.